And 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 10-yard line.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Third down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Butker on for the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. On the option, Jackson will keep it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And 3.
Jackson to throw. And he's got Snead. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's good.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
At the 12-yard line.
One more time with Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Here's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
32-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
14.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop. They're going to get
through an opening, and there he goes. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Caught by Snead over the middle. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
2nd and 5. at the 11-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Ravens 24.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that